Hey YouTube, it's Buckbuster coming at you. It's Tuesday, July 21st. Uh, if you saw my video from Saturday where I scored those buckets, I made mention of a store that I went to prior to the store where I scored those that it was a big fiasco. Anyway, we got to that first store, uh, went back to Sporting Goods. Well, first I went by and did a Flint scan. It showed that there was 8 in stock, which is 2 case drop. And we went back to Sporting Goods, and there's a guy working back there, and I asked him if they had some 22s in. And he said nope, and I said, well, you got 8 buckets of bullets, and he said bucket of bullets, and I said yeah, the big ones that's got 1,400 in them. And he said, well, I ain't never seen any of those since I've been working here. And I said, well, 8 of them come in last night on the truck. So he haul hummed around for a minute, and I said, here, I got the barcode. I said, go ahead and scan it. And he scanned it on his Gemini. And then he said, oh yeah, he said, we can't sell those. I said, why not? And he told me that, the deal with the 10-cent ammo fee that Tennessee is supposed to charge on every box of ammunition sold. And he basically shut me down and told me he couldn't sell them. He was going to have to get it all ironed out with corporate on Monday. And so me and my wife, she came with me because I knew that there was 2 stores that had 2 case drop, and we was hoping we was going to cash in on that. So we kind of argued around a minute, and then we asked for the manager, and this other guy come up and said he was a manager, but it turned out he was a department manager of the automotive. And I don't know why I got him, but this guy, he seemed rubbed the wrong way from the beginning, and he kept on telling us how he used to be a manager at a store, and like that made some kind of difference. But we argued around about why they had them at the store and couldn't sell them, and he didn't act like he wanted to help us. And so I said, are you the store manager? He said, no, I'm the department manager. I said, well, I want to talk to the store manager. And then he got nice, and he said, well, I told you I was going to go back there and check on it, which he never did tell me that. But him and the guy that was working, at the sporting goods counter, they left, and me and my wife stood there talking, and I guess 5 or 10 minutes went by, and she decided she was going to go find the store manager, and she left. And a few minutes later, they came back, and they had scanned one of them on a receipt somewhere else and was showing me the fact that the 10-cent ammo fee wasn't on it. And about that time, my wife walked up with the manager, and we went through the spiel again. And the guy was arguing a point that they couldn't sell them, they'd lose their job in the store, would get in trouble. And I told him, I said, well, all this other ammo already has that fee attached, and why don't you scan one of those and get that code? And they said, well, no, we can't do that. And like I said, we pleaded our case, and they didn't want a part of it. So we finally, with the manager there, they got a little nicer, the other 2 guys, and they promised that they was going to hold them for us and get it straightened out and give us a call when they got it straightened out. But we finally got back in touch with them today and ran over to the store. And sure enough, they held us 6 buckets. So we were very tickled to get them. I figured that we'd end up losing them. Didn't get the case. I was kind of upset about that on both of them, but I'm still more happy to get the bullets. There's the receipts. If I can get it to focus here. It's the first one at 2/15, today's date. And you can see the ammo fees attached, and it's the exact same code that they put in manually on the other case I got Saturday. There's the second one, 2/16. But their whole demeanor during this whole process today was like we were taking their firstborn child by buying something that the company sent to that store to sell. I just don't understand why they act so defensive about 22s. But anyway, we scored big, and we're tickled to death. So just wanted to share this with you, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Buckbuster out.